This is the upper section of Clear Creek. And just to let everybody know, you know, Clear Creek's one of those that apparently has a long drainage, and it's right outside Golden, Colorado, a little kind of, I guess it's kind of northwest of Denver area, just for give you guys a reference of Clear. And there's many sections of it, apparently. Now, I had never done this Lawson section. I had heard of it before. It's just one of those that every time I'm there, I usually do the Black Rock section. Many laps on Black Rock, you know, too many to count at this point. But I like to see what the different sections is. And this one right here, I'd run into a couple of guys, Gabe and John. Right there they are. We're actually all in reactors. It's me, Matt. We're all, it's just funny. It just kind of worked out that way. We've got 2 red reactors and 2 blue reactors. Check them out down there in the water. It's funny. He's actually telling me.
Oh, whatever. It defies the laws of gravity and physics.
He's actually convincing these
you're going to paddle up, and then
people that they're going to actually do a circle.
So we're twinning today. I got to meet him.
They were actually believing him. They actually believed that they were putting in here, paddling a circle and coming back and taking out right here. So no, but they're not.
I just met them, yesterday, day before yesterday.
So we've got another guy that joined us, Andy. He's a guy over that I've met before over in DC area, and he's joined us. He's getting ready right now, so I'm just kind of like playing around in the wave, kind of burning some time. It seems like Colorado has a lot of these kind of whitewater parks just randomly scattered about. This is called Lawson's Whitewater Park. It looks like it's a series of 3, maybe 4 decent wave hole kind of combos there. If you had like a surf boat or just a small full slice, I think you could come out here and just wear this out. A lot of these parks in Colorado are really good. Check this out. I actually hit it sideways. Didn't know Gabe was right there. Yeah, so I'm just working on some 360s, just kind of getting warmed up. Andy's still walking down right now. The water temp out there seemed to be, you know, it's a little colder higher up on this Clear Creek right here, but not cold. You know, this is July. This is late June. No, this is late June. It's not July yet. And it's like the water temp is cold, but the air temp and the sun is just nice out there. It's very dry, hot heat. Feels good in the water. There's this last wave right there. Yeah, it's 4 waves, it looks like.
I could see coming here surfing around and kind of goofing off in this if you're close to it.
And this section, just for everybody to know, Clear Creek gets rafted a lot. It's one of the top rafting destinations in Colorado. Tons of rafting sections on it. And just, you could actually paddle all the way down. You could go higher up than this, and you could paddle all the way down through Lawson's, through Kermit's, through Black Rock, into the lower section. You could paddle all the way into Golden, which is crazy. I don't know how many miles this is. AW on this has this as they say it's a class 3-4, which I think is pretty fair. A little over 7 miles. The recommended range is anywhere from like 200 on the bare minimum and up to like 1,000. I think right now it's around about 650, 700, which to me, this is a great level. I think it's fun, but it's not super pushy. If you're looking to do it for the first time, this might be a good level to do it at.
5 degrees out today. The sun feels really good. The water temp is still pretty cold out here, everybody.
Characteristics of this river seem to be a lot what you're seeing right here. A lot of just kind of wave hole combinations. There's no real one rapid that stands out. But I'll go over some of what AW has as the rapid. Meat and Bones, which I think is what I'm getting ready to come in. It's in the first mile. And it's just a long, kind of drawn out rapid that I could definitely see that at higher flows. Oh, if you swam on this, it would be brutal. It might go for a ways if you actually swim these top holes. Getting out of the river would be interesting, that's for sure. I don't think we'd come up to it yet. more of this right here. And you can watch this ReactR out here, how well this thing performs on these types of runs. You can just whip that bow. I do a lot of these kind of sweep strokes. I went for a 360 there and just kind of like bailed on it. You'll see a lot of these kind of like sweep move strokes coming up.
The end of this gun, like right when there's a little house at the end of the gun barrel. Once you see that house, you'll see the last rapids in it. Yeah. That's the only concerning spot. That's why I wanted to give them a chance to get the fuck ahead.
They make it more entertaining.
Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, that last bit is just a series of holes.
He's just giving some beta on this. A lot of these runs like this, if I know it's pretty clear downstream, I pretty much like reading and running. I don't like sticking to someone's tail the whole way. Look how far you can see downstream right here. See, right here, I could see, like, if you're not really strong in the hips or you're a little loosey-goosey, you can end up flipping here, and it's not deep, it's shallow. Your head would hit bottom. What's the speed I can get up coming here? I start realizing I'm going so fast that I start getting so far ahead of everybody. I actually stop and eddy out. What's this sweep? See how that ReactR does that sweep? I call that a sweep boof, by the way. You guys watch how many times I do that in this video. More just kind of the same. You just kind of lining up. I like to kind of hit these outside edges and ride these kind of... What happens when the river kind of constricts in the middle like that? I like getting on the outside edge so I don't get splashed in the face 50 times.
I would rate this a solid 3 right now. From what I see, a swim would not be fun.
Yeah, there I'm going on. I would say 3+. This rapid's probably a 3+, borderline 4. The reason it might be a 4 is because a swim on it would. Look at this. Imagine being out right now. You would be stuck in that middle current. It'd be tough to get back there, and foot entrapments would be a real issue out there.
Speeds up there.
Gathering up gear and all this. I'm guessing we're coming up on that Lumpies rapid. The second, yeah, it's like. See, this could all be just one rapid right here. I really like this run a lot. I recommend this run. If it's your first time in Colorado and you've never done Clear Creek, and before you get on Black Rock, maybe start out on this one in Kermit's and get kind of like a good feel for the creek out there. And it's funny, you're so focused on the river, you don't even notice. Everybody look to your left right there. There's a major interstate right there. You don't even think about it. Okay, this must be Lumpies. Because this was the other rapid that I could see causing some problems for some. I went a little river right of the hole, but I think you could go right dead center of that and be fine. Now, I definitely look back and check on everybody, make sure everybody's okay right there.
It's like the holes are just big enough to kind of keep you on your toes, but not big enough where you like.
These boats, you don't never sub them. You just freaking...
Just get a good stroke out of them, you'll bounce right.
You know what it is. Everybody talks about the rapids after they get done with them. That's what we're doing.
So that's all one rapid gun barrel?
Yeah, I don't know what that was called. I don't even know.
I could see that one continuous rapid.
That's just one, yeah.
Yeah.
I could just call it the chute or the gun barrel, whatever. But the end of it is so close.
Yeah.
And by the way, you know, Clear Creek to me, there's really no sense of paddling a full slice or a spud top boat out here, in my opinion. It's not the most friendliest on your boat, so paddle a river runner, creek boats, or a half slice. This hole right here actually looks like it could cause some problems if you didn't know where you were at. You could piton that rock in the middle or get pinned. So that hole right there, you might want to watch out for. I wanted to throw my paddle there over that pole so bad, but I changed my mind. It looked like it. If the problem with throwing your paddle, if you miss it, then I have to run all of this without a paddle, and then the paddle might wedge on something and get stuck. See that sweet boof again? Hey, if you can get this ReactR up around like below where your feet are, oh, I missed that boof right there. Another rapid, Nomad coming up. I don't know where that is. You guys can comment below if you know where Nomad is. And then there's Fall River. These are both, they've got them rated class 3, which this might be it right here for all I know. Then Phoenix is going to be the next major rapid that they got rated a class 4. See that sweep move right there to get that bow over those holes? That's a move I recommend everybody. You can do it in other boats, but the ReactR just does it so well. There's another river that I paddled around this area called 10 Mile. And this reminds me so much of 10 Mile. 10 Mile runs in a different section. Watch this booth. Nice booth right here. And on Clear Creek, not touching the rock is actually a good thing. You notice you don't touch many rocks. They're very sharp. It's like they're blasted rocks. They're just super sharp rocks out there. And I wouldn't recommend running your boat over them if you can keep from it. You know, try to do these angle booths off the side or stay in the flow in the deepest part of the river. Nice little hole right there. If you fell in that sideways, I could see maybe being interesting to get out. More kind of just the same, just floating down. Nothing major through all this. Looks like another little, oh, I love these little quick crossbow to like, see how fast that crossbow, then you can kind of go around. I'll do that from time to time if I see like a nice eddy spot. Picks up again. Now, by the way, it never really stops. There's no flat water on this entire run. Just to note, there's nothing.
It reminds me of a bigger 10 Mile.
Yeah, this is where I'm going on, comparing it to 10 Mile. I think he had paddled 10 Mile, so he kind of knew what I was talking about. I'd done both the upper and lower section of 10 Mile.
Characteristics are almost identical.
Feels pretty much identical. Maybe 10 Mile might be a little steeper, though. Crossbow switch. Into flip. Watch it. Flip it. And then go. I like messing around with that right there. I think down here, another little crossbow to slot move. Quick crossbow. Pull around. And then I try to plug it, I think. What's this? Oh, it's just not enough. Yeah, it's not vertical enough right there. Pulling around these edges of these holes. And a lot of times when I'm doing reading and running like this, I'm looking like 3 football fields downstream. Like I'm already looking down there where you see where the boaters are. That's where my moves are being made. And obviously this is not, I wouldn't consider this like a super stout run, but it's still, I mean, that's subjective to a lot of people. I get it. I try to catch this wave on the fly. You want to slow down a lot more than that, buddy. Get your weight forward and dig hard. I just kind of fell into it. This, under this bridge, first major bridge right there. What's this RMX? That RMX is so fast. What's a, the ReactR sometimes gets a little wild when you hit flat water out of a hole. See how I had to do a lot of lefties right there to get it back online real quick. But that's good. I like that. I like it when a boat's a little spicy sometimes. What's this move? There it is. Beautiful. That's where that thing works so perfect.
There's a sneaky hole right there.
Yeah, I was talking about that's one of those holes that can sneak up on you. You flop into it and flip. I realize we're going a little fast. I'm just going to kind of take a break. Let's slow it down a little bit. Start catching some eddies. Let everybody pass and then kind of get back into the flow again. Oh, that looks awesome. Right here. Oh, I got flipped. That's right. The back of I didn't flip. I think I just almost flipped. It caught the tail on the left side. You know, it's so flat back there that you got to be careful if you're not getting your weight forward on some of those. Now I'm a little more serious now. I'm like, I got lazy right there and let the tail grab. Almost flip me. I think I just had a really deep low brace right there. Pull myself up. A lot of these runs, if you can keep from flipping, you better do it. And it's not something this is not a place where you want to be upside down, that's for sure. Another paddle toss right there. I think these things look cool. I don't know what these are.
Cool. They must have had rock slides there, so they just built it up.
I don't know what that was. It looks like, you know, they just sit there and somebody put a lot of logs together. Another sweep.
I just love pushing my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going on about how much he likes the ReactR. He's been paddling that ReactR for a while and really likes that boat a lot. It just really kind of like flows so well on this type of runs. Another crossbow here, I think. Watch how quickly you can get that bow around. You guys wonder why I do crossbow so much. Watch down here too. I think I hit a hard crossbow to the right. No, to the left. Watch how it pulls my bow in this slot. Look, never touch the rock. What's the bow? That works so perfect. Oh, this is great. This rapid's called Outer Limits. Now look ahead. Andy's just bolting on down. So this is going to be interesting for everybody right here. I was like, we're just going to Blue Ranger. He gave us some beta up there, and he's like, stay right, hug the right bank, boof over the hole. Andy's just going to the left. He's upside down. He's getting pounded on. So right here, I'm just kind of like, I'm looking downstream at him, and I notice he came up and then hit his like elbow, I think, and hurt his elbow. So I kind of figured, so now I'm really bolting down trying to help him. And this is what you want to do. When you see it, now I see his head beside the boat. Try to get to the swimmer first. This is a good example, everybody, of what to do when you're in a group. So, like you notice, Gabe went after the swimmer. I grabbed the paddle. Matt's flipping the boat over. What's this javelin on the paddle? He's good, though. Once you know he's good, now I'm going after the boat, too. You guys get to see me toe tether right here. There's my sling. He's got his sling out. It's perfect. See how I can... Now we're in kind of slack water. This is where I'm... Now I actually tow the boat right here. He unhooks his, and then I just tow it down. We have it in kind of this slack water right here. So I put it on my back. It's in my ring on the back of my vest. So now I'm going to tow it. When you're towing boats, do these kicks really hard. You'll pull it really, and then you can kind of pendulum them around. Now I just pendulum the boat around and get it out for him. He did have a little bit of a hike down, that's for sure. We're talking about it.
I was like, are you sure? Okay.
We talked about it. It's Outer Limits is one of the stouter rapids, and he just took off. And then,
well, we got Andy back.
Well, there he is. We got him back. Now I think he hurt his left elbow, so he takes out downstream down here. I did talk to him later. I guess he like chipped it or something. I think he might have hit it while he was upside down. He ran entire Outer Limits rapid upside down. Not the preferred way that I would want to do it, but you know what? As long as you're okay. And now down here's the actual takeout that's, I guess, several people take out down here. We're in the actual town of Idaho Springs right now.
So you want to take out for like the start of Kermit?
Yeah, well, we're gonna get him good.
Okay.
Technically take out here.
I would say 90% of the people take out. He went ahead and took out to give his elbow a break, and we picked him up on the way back.
So this is the Lawson takeout?
One of them. We always, when we run Lawson, we take out because we park in Idaho Springs right in the park.
And 5 start, we're down to 4.
Oh, perfect paddle toss. I love it when they work out and you just grab it and never even break a stroke. But then watch this paddle toss down here. There's another one coming up, and then what I do, I throw my paddle too high, and then the wind stops it. Watch how it just kind of the brakes get put on it right there. Missed it. Now a hole's coming up, and I'm about to fall in this hole with no paddle. Perfect throw. Look at that. Grabbed it and almost got the surf. That worked out great. I hate dropping my paddle in the river. And basically, I'm okay. I've got a good hand roll. It's just I'm worried that it's going to wedge on something and I end up losing it. Now, here's the takeout, the Idaho Springs takeout that he said that he uses mostly. And I agree. I like this better. It gives you a little more river, kind of gets away from all the crowds. Easy to get out right here. So yeah, this has been one of the better sections that I've done of Clear Creek. I thought it was really fun. I've got another one coming up called the Kermit section. I will have that. Big shout out to Gabe and John right here. They definitely showed us down this. It was really fun.
When I was a beginner, I ran this like.
Oh, he's giving his horror story.
Beginner. I ran this thing.
But yeah, you guys leave in the comments what you think of these the Lawson section, and I will have more coming soon. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you on the next video.
Yeah.